Here. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Sorry, my dedicated viewers. We have not been dedicated content creators. We are back from a 2-week hiatus. It is actually all Tank's fault because, as you guys know, he's not even here now. You can see that he's not here. He's really been holding the show over the last few weeks. But welcome to Sidelined. You know, you thought you were a starter, but you've been
sidelined. You know
what's up, Gabe? How you doing, Mr. Roman Tura?
I'm doing quite well, brother man. Unlike the Cowboys,
Week's going okay.
Contrary, you know, it's once I got past the fact that my team's they're just down in the dumps, dude, and there's nothing I can do about it. I have been having a lot better week, too.
Yeah, I'm having a fantastic week.
I mean, you're a Steelers fan.
I am. I pulled a pretty expensive Pokemon card. Steelers fan. You know, everything's on the bright and up right now.
I bet. Now, let's get straight into the meat and potatoes, huh?
We beat Washington at one point. You know, it's a good team. That's a good fucking team.
This year, yeah, man. They got a different feel to him. Jaden Daniels doing his thing over there. Washington also plays tonight against the Eagles.
Division game,
very important. I think if Washington can get the dub here, you know, they kind of get the competitive edge for the division. You know what I'm saying? They get to sit up top.
Your division.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk it?
You know, anybody that's paid attention to the offseason. The season's coming from a mile away. So we had the Ravens beating the Bengals last week.
That was a good game.
It was a good game. You know, a lot of good memes came from that. As you said, the Steelers beat the Commanders. The Eagles put another spanking on the Cowboys. That would be what, the fifth double-digit loss, something like that. Fifth blowout at home. The Lions beat the Texans 26-23. Dolphins got the win. Now they got Tua back against the Rams, which I would also like to check real quick. OBJ got traded to the Dolphins. Let's see what he did against LA, his previous team.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but not well.
No? What about now?
It sounds like you're far away.
Keep going.
Odell Beckham had 2 receptions for 17 yards. He's averaging 8.5, which isn't bad, you know.
That's bad.
It's a little bad, but not too bad. You know, considering his age and his wear and tear. I think he's close to Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? He's probably played on every team.
Although Beckham has never actually been that great, dude. He's a highlight receiver. He's had a couple seasons with over 1,000 yards, and that's been that.
He does
Unfortunately,
have a ring.
He does have a ring, but as an injured player.
As an injured player. That's the only way. I mean, I thought he was going to prosper over there with the Ravens, and the fact that he didn't.
He's a clout receiver, dude. That's what you call him. He's a clout receiver. He plays football for the Instagrams, dude.
And then the week prior, the Jets lost to the Texans. Cowboys lost to the Falcons. Ravens beat the Broncos 41-10. Bills beat the Dolphins 30-27. Things of that nature, you know. The Lions beat the Packers. So, I mean, now that we're now in week 11 out of 18, where would you kind of... I would say 2 teams for Super Bowl contenders from each conference.
I think with the AFC, you have to go Chiefs, Ravens. Steelers, as of right now, honorable mention. The NFC, no, you got to put them up there, bro. They're number 5 in the power rankings right now.
They are. They
That's
are
top 5.
top 5. Top 5.
And depending on what happens Sunday, you can swap them with the Ravens. You know,
This Sunday they do play the Ravens. Steelers
they do.
Ravens.
And if the
Big
Steelers win,
matchup.
are they not number 2 in the NFL?
Let's go and look in your. You guys are the AFC North, right?
Yes. Right now we are leading the division.
I mean, technically, if you guys are leading the division, low key kind of. Or no, you guys are a game behind, right?
No. Yeah, because they haven't had their bye yet.
7-3, and you're 7-2.
Yeah, this is they have the extra loss.
And then the Bengals trailing 4-6.
Yeah. And the Browns are the Browns.
I mean, the Browns are gonna do what the Browns do.
I mean, every division's got a Cowboys, you know.
More like Giants. Don't ever play.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
We're bad, not that bad. You know, I didn't let Ezekiel Elliott go to the Patriots and then do a reverse hurdle the next time he played me.
Oh, dude, that's and they get drug tested the next day. Like, you're too good,
bro. Imagine like
they should
Daniel
drug test
Jones
the GM of the Giants.
Just watching Saquon Barkley reverse hurdle somebody, and then you just look over to the coach who said, "All right, I guess we're just gonna have to let Saquon go," and he's like, "Yeah, just had to let him go."
The
right?
GM, dude, the GM.
Oh, speaking of honorable mention, the Beige Bandit himself.
Honorable.
He's here, chat.
Honorable mention.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He said he was too good to be here on time. He said he was too good to do 2 episodes in the last 2 weeks, but he's here today to grace us with his presence. The Beige Bandit,
doesn't even make sense. That was terrible.
Okay, he's here in his Ghostbusters cosplay.
Terrible.
So that's a
terrible
cold
intro.
He's out here dressed like the Ghostbuster.
Hace frío. No bueno.
Who are the NFC playoff Super Bowl contenders, Tangeray?
2 teams from the AFC then.
NFC.
All right, NFC.
Don't matter 1 and don't matter 2. Fucking Lions and Vikings. Sure.
Both
Vikings.
yeah.
Nah,
Yep.
I don't agree with that. I'm sorry.
It don't matter, dude. NFC's a waste of fucking time.
True.
You say that now.
I'll say it for the next 8 years.
No, not if Washington continues to Washington.
No.
I mean, respectfully, if
that could be a
they
team on the
built
uprise.
around Jaden Daniels, I mean, the kid is nice.
Cool.
Raw talent.
I also just realized that I watched him live at
Versus
Arizona
Steelers.
State. No. I went to go watch the Buffaloes play the Sun Devils. It was cool. He had 2 rushing touchdowns. From that day, I knew he was nice.
He's a star.
You knew he was going
Star
to
on
lose
the
the
rise.
Steelers Week 10, 2024-2025 NFL season. You saw the potential in him.
It's not his fault. He did what he could.
It's true.
How have you been working out these last couple weeks in your fantasy tanks?
Are we there already?
No, we're not there already. I'm just on a
Nice.
Prospering.
Always.
He thinks he's too
Never
good for you,
not.
chat.
Who said that?
You did.
Who's chat?
Wow, he's not even going to recognize chat.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
I don't got no letters or
Damn,
nothing. Fuck.
LT's
Like
in the
that
chat.
chat,
LT's in the chat.
LaDainian Tomlinson's?
Loser tangs.
Oh, no.
Anyway, we got a couple good matchups this week. Like we said before, we got
Actually, I'm going to go over the power rankings real quick. People, go ahead and do your thing there.
Commanders and Eagles play today. Big division game. Lang.
Langeray.
Get it off.
Anthony Richardson will be playing. He's back to being started against the Jets.
Oh, what, did he take a nap? He's not tired anymore?
Yeah, he's not tired anymore. Well rested.
Whose power rankings are we going to look at? NFL's or ESPN's?
NFL's.
Okay, go ahead.
Packers, Bears. I think Packers going to take that one. That's not even a good one. We're going to have the Chiefs, Bills. That's going to be a good game. Very high scoring. And we got Steelers, Ravens, Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I'm taking
Well,
Steelers by 3.
Oh my God.
And then we got the Texas Bowl, Texans versus the Cowboys on Monday Night Football.
Lamar Jackson is 3-1 against Pittsburgh. He has been sacked 20 times in 4 meetups. That is 5 sacks a game.
A lot of sacks.
Okay. TJ Watt knows how to get to that man's pocket.
More wins than losses.
No, he's 1-3 against
You
Pittsburgh.
just said 3-1.
No, Pittsburgh is 3-1 against Lamar Jackson. He's 1-3 against Pittsburgh. 20 sacks. Yeah. Got to admit that we're a good team, man. We make mistakes. We got to.
I'm not.
You have to, dude.
You
have to.
Why? How?
7-2. We make sloppy mistakes, and then we capitalize on them and win games. We have Russell
Super
Wilson.
Bowl appearances since fucking grade school.
We got Russell Wilson scoring touchdowns, not field goals.
Speaking of the Bears, I just want to throw this little statistic out there. Caleb Williams, he said to his punter in the offseason, he said, hey, you're not going to punt too much this year. His punter has punted for 2,153 yards this season. Caleb Williams currently has 2,021 yards.
Caleb Williams' team is not good.
I don't know. I think Justin Fields was doing better over there. Beto, shout out to Beto.
Big dog, you do your job.
You do your job.
How are you on the power rankings, dude?
I got them, dude. They're pulled up, dude. I have them right here.
Let's hear them.
Right here. Number 1, Detroit Lions. Yeah, I like the ESPN ranking better. I think we're gonna go with that.
Over there.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
How do they at number 1, dude?
I'm gonna pull them up right here because they're a good team, dude. Don't get me wrong, but they have they have a number. They have a number. They have a number above 1 after their win column. You know, so they have a loss there that a team does not have. Number 1, Kansas City Chiefs.
All right.
Number 2, Detroit Lions.
Oh, Jesus.
Number 3, Baltimore Ravens. Number 4, Buffalo Bills. Number 5, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 6, Philadelphia Eagles. Number 7, Washington Commanders. Number 8, Minnesota Vikings. 9, Green Bay Packers. And 10, Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, God, nah.
No
Go
way.
back to NFLs. No.
Go back to NFLs.
They have, let me see where they have Denver. Denver is at 15. And Dallas, 15. And Dallas. Oh, no, I thought they were at 32. They are not.
Unranked.
Scroll back up a little bit. 23. 23. Lost the Eagles last week 34-6.
I mean, we've seen it coming. Though.
So we'll do the top 10 in the NFL and see which one we feel is a little bit more accurate here.
I mean, Saquon.
Lions at 1.
Uh-huh.
Chiefs at 2. Bills at 3. Ravens at 4. Eagles at 5. Vikings at 6. Pittsburgh at 7. Commanders at 8. Green Bay at 9. Chargers at 10. Cardinals at 11.
Man.
What?
This is terrible.
So do you think Houston's better than the Chargers? On power rankings, you would put Houston above Los Angeles?
Chargers, yes.
San Francisco? You know, these teams are like 5-4.
San Francisco, they're kind of like on an off year.
Yeah, but it's a power rankings. You know, you got to rank what's going on right now. They both have Denver at 15, though.
That's what I'm saying. They're kind of like at a low point, the 49ers right now.
We'd be at like 6 if it weren't for one play.
Yeah, but
I
I
would
mean,
go from 6 to 15.
that play happened, dude.
It rigged is what it is.
Well, 15. You're also 5-5. One play does not make you.
One play would have put us at 6th.
One play does not make you 7-2. You're 5-5.
It would put us at 6th.
You're 5-5. All right, so if you would have won that game, that makes you 6-4. That puts you against the teams that are 7-2.
Yeah.
No.
That's
Difficulty of
delusional.
opponent? What?
This is a college football, brother.
No,
Okay,
what do you mean?
put your fucking grippy socks on and go on vacation because you're fucking crazy.
If you beat the
Grippy
Chiefs,
socks.
automatically in a conversation.
You're fucking wild.
Nah.
You know? What do you got against Pittsburgh? What are they lacking to be a contender? Nothing.
Quite a bit.
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Nothing. Mike Williams looked at Aaron Rodgers and said, 2 touchdowns.
What, does he want a medal or something, dude?
2 touchdowns. Debuting on a team you got signed with 4 days prior.
Do it in the playoffs.
He will.
We'll see.
He will.
Maybe.
You know, we got always fucking open. George Pickens out there. Copped his rookie card the other day.
That's not nowhere near his nickname.
No, it's NFL Youngboy, but he is
Yeah.
always fucking open.
Okay.
Okay? Always fucking open. Did you see that catch that he had? Did you see that?
It was
Did you
all
see
right.
that? All right.
It was all right.
Top 10 catches of all time.
Oh,
And-
now.
And 6 of them are on the Steelers.
Jesus.
All right, well,
What?
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Since
Mhm.
we're on power rankings, for the odds for NFL Offensive Player of the Year right now it sits at Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley,
Not Derrick
Jamar
Henry.
Chase, Justin Jefferson, and Lamar Jackson.
Right now, Derrick Henry, because if Lamar wins, the quarterbacks don't win Offensive Player of the Year. So you can't give it to Lamar. Derrick Henry.
But Saquon is starting to, I feel like his campaign is starting to catch up to Derrick's.
Derek's
Saquon is
Derek's
Saquon
numbers
is
are
on a
crazy.
tear right now.
Derek's numbers are crazy. King
Have the
Henry-
Eagles played the Ravens yet?
No.
No, right?
It's bro. Derrick Henry's numbers are wild. I think he has like 10 touchdowns rushing already.
Yeah, but Saquon's highlights are wild.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do
Come on, dude.
with
Come on.
anything, bro. It has nothing to do with anything.
He's a lot more entertaining.
He got lucky.
So you win awards because you're
Lucky.
entertaining?
Lucky.
Lucky.
If he
Fucking
wasn't
mouth.
playing against an idiot, dude would be halfway paralyzed.
No, don't
Sorry.
fucking don't give flowers.
Nah,
give-
that linebacker
give flowers.
was like this.
Give flowers to the reverse hurdle. Give
He
flowers
was like
to
this.
give flowers to the reverse
Oh
hurdle.
my god. He's
Say
looking
thank
at
you,
the
Mr.
grass.
Thank you, Mr. Barkley, for allowing us to witness that. Tell him.
He got lucky.
First time ever.
Hey, dude, never. If Ed Reed was still around, oh god, Jesus Christ, he would have never done that. Yeah,
did it,
linebacker
dude.
does this.
But guess what? He's not around. And that happened. Live
So
on
ain't that
television.
special?
But Derrick Henry's definitely winning Offensive Player of the Year. His numbers are there.
Definitely.
Numbers are there. So Defensive Player of the Year, the odds are kind of fucking wild, actually. These odds come straight from DraftKings Sportsbook. TJ Watt, the favorite, at minus 200. Second place is Chris Jones at plus 1,000. That's fucking nuts.
Shout out to Chris.
And then Dexter Lawrence, Will Anderson, Trey Hicker, Senna, and Nick Bosa are the 6 favorites to win Defensive Player of the Year. TJ Watt has been playing phenomenal, non-statistical football.
Nonsense.
He's been doing crazy shit on the football field that doesn't translate to the stat sheet that allows the rest of the team to prosper, which is great. When he takes on double teams and a running back, and Alex Highsmith or Cameron Hayward are wide open for a sack, I'll take that 9 days out of the week, brother. Yeah, Tang, you heard me, dude.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Any day besides Thursday that football's played on doubles the days of the week. So
What?
yeah,
Anyways,
so Sunday's 2 days, Monday's 2 days,
What?
plus 7 is 9.
No.
Yeah. Thursday night football usually sucks, so we don't count that as football for the week.
I count it.
Yeah, I mean you're used to living mediocre, and it's mediocre football. Might as well watch Division II college.
Hey, some dogs.
I want to see.
Western.
I want to see Duke. I want to see Duke play Kentucky in football. That's what I want to see.
No, you don't.
His face said it all.
No, you don't.
I want to see UConn versus somewhere else that isn't a football school play football together.
Now for our MVP odds, we got Lamar Jackson,
Number one.
first place, plus 550.
Wow, is that even
He
a
has
favorite? That's pretty-
1529 passing yards,
No, just go down the thing.
10
dude.
tutties. All right. 400 rushing yards. Patrick Mahomes, plus 325. Jaden Daniels, plus 1200. CJ Stroud, plus 650. Josh Allen, plus 650. And just missed would be Sam Darnold, Derrick Henry, and Brock Purdy.
Lamar Jackson wins his third MVP.
And misses another Super Bowl.
I mean, to be honest with you, being a champion is great. But going down as the greatest individual football player of all time may be a better achievement.
But I feel like they always take away from the legacy if you never win a championship.
Not as much in football as they do in like basketball, for example. I think that conversation became bigger when Tom Brady won 7.
Yeah.
But for the
But
most
even
part,
Lamar Jackson being, even though it's not the same game anymore, him being a quarterback and being remembered after he leaves the league, they're always going to go back to Tom Brady, all the big names there ever was that played quarterback, and they're going to compare Super Bowl rings.
Yeah.
And I feel like if he were to retire today or at the end of the season, even if he got MVP, you know what I'm saying, they're always going to kind of hold back on how great he technically was because he can never win a Super Bowl.
yeah, like I mean, like Peyton Manning to me anyway is a better quarterback than Tom Brady. But Tom Brady had been on better teams. He's got more like team awards, like 7 Super Bowls, for example. Peyton's a 4-time MVP. 4 times.
Granted, but
Quite
Tom
so, quite
Brady
so.
is a proven winner. Like
He's got 2 chips and 4-time MVP.
we've all witnessed.
Bro, that's like $15.
Yeah,
Did Peyton win one when he was on the Broncos?
He sure
he
did.
He did.
Sheriff.
That's 4 of them MVP things, bro. 4 of them. I think Rodgers got 3, right?
I think so.
Somehow.
Yeah.
There's 4 of them things, brother.
He's only got 1. He needs 2 of them big
Yeah.
rings.
You know, but like that's like the Phillip Rivers, Eli Manning argument. You know, like Phillip Rivers, I would probably start my team with, but Eli's got 2 of them chips on him, and both against Mr. TB himself.
I'm taking Eli.
Are you?
No way. Yeah.
Big Ben's definitely the best quarterback out of that draft class. Just throwing that out there. You're not taking
Even though
Eli
it
over
is
Big Ben.
fairly early, looking at a playoff picture here.
You're not taking Eli over Big Ben. Get out of here, dude. That's 3 500-yard games. Nobody's done it more than once.
In the AFC, we got Chiefs at number 1, Bills at number 2, Steelers at 3, Texans at 4, Ravens at 5, Chargers at 6, Broncos at 7. I move over to the NFC. Lions at 1, Eagles at 2, Falcons at 3, Cardinals at 4, Vikings at 5, Commanders at 6, Packers at 7. With the 49ers, Bears, Seahawks, and Rams looking on in. Outside looking in, I think.
Where the Cowboys? They don't have a playoff spot, dude?
They're 13.
That's
The only ones that they're ahead is the Giants, Panthers, and Saints.
Oof.
I mean, if we're being honest, I feel like the Saints are probably a better team, anyways. It's just probably just because of divisions.
To shout out another podcast, actually, Undertaker's podcast had Sean Merriam on that motherfucker. Lights out. It was a good ep. Good ep.
Had who?
Sean Merriam, probably part of the greatest Chargers team of all time.
There's no such thing.
Nah, Antonio Gates, LT, Phillip Rivers, lights out,
Phillip
Sean Merriam.
Rivers?
Yeah, I know, dude. I know.
I'm just saying, dude.
So in football, like I think you gotta have at least one. I think
Gotta
one
win a
to
ring.
like two, depending on position. Like unfortunately for receivers, Jerry Rice is like the greatest of all time, and his numbers are almost untouchable career wise.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know nothing about them. I might have to go look and see who number 2 and number 3 were.
What's that?
Nah, like who was number 2 and number 3 on the 49ers? Because
What do you?
if he got fed the ball 18 times a game, I'm still taking T.O. That's my dog. But
Let me see. We'll find out right now.
I'll give one for running backs, and actually maybe not. Damn.
I mean, for running backs,
Who's
one's
insane
fair.
only has one. All right. Wide receivers, one. Defensive players. Two. No. Yeah. Yeah, we'll stay two. We'll say two for them.
For who? Receivers?
Defensive players.
Two?
Yeah.
And that puts you up there with like LT, Ray Lewis, Troy Polamalu, dudes like that.
Yep.
Yeah. James Harrison. Like dogs. You have to be a defensive dog to be on a team long enough to win 2 chips.
Yeah.
And to be like somebody who made a difference. You know, like not only
TJ Watt.
I mean TJ Watt makes a difference, but we have to win.
Super Bowl MVP, Von Miller. Done.
Mm-hmm. I think TJ. I mean, so like I was saying, yeah, TJ Watt has been doing a lot of stuff this year that doesn't necessarily translate to the stat sheet. That I think the NFL is noticing. That he's allowing his presence allows his other team members to be successful, which I think makes a huge impact as a player. When you can be watched by the other team so much that your guys are just wide open to do what they want.
Yeah. I mean, or they have to move so much personnel over to
watch one guy.
Yeah, to defend you that, the rest of the defensive line can just eat.
And like Alex Highsmith is great, bro. The edge we have on the other side is great. And you don't have enough to. Then we just got homeboy. We just traded for homeboy. Williams, I think is no. What the fuck was his name? The defensive lineman we just got. Nasty.
Sick nasty.
Now, I wanted to just touch real quick on the Chiefs and Bills game this week. Who y'all taking for that?
Chiefs, dude.
Chiefs and Bo. Bills are terrible.
And even if the Bills were good, I don't think Jared Allen's ever beaten Patrick Mahomes.
I don't think so either, but
He got lucky off a terrible offsides call. Doesn't even make sense.
So
it's like one
happening?
of those more controversial rivalries, especially in the AFC.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can
For a
have.
rivalry, it has to be,
It has to be a
has to
rival.
be fair.
I mean, yeah. Now that the Chiefs have D-Hop, I think it's gonna be a murder scene.
Josh Allen, he's just not that guy, dude.
He gets a lot of praise though.
I don't know why. He ain't
I can-
special.
Special ed.
Yeah, special ed.
So I think
Steelers.
it's time we get the bookies from Mr. J Birdie himself. Give him the big screen.
Let me get him. Let me get him on the phone here.
The
Put in the
Buckitos.
Put in the little money line. I'm definitely taking Washington tonight. I think.
Throw $50 on Steve.
Hell no.
No, dude. No
Lose
way.
all your money.
Why would I want to do that to myself? All right. So I went a little crazy. But not too crazy. It's a 10 leg parlay going on right now.
10-leg parlay, nothing crazy.
Yeah, but it's all money line though. So it's all money line. It's just 10. I'm making 10 picks this week. 10 picks. Okay. I got the Ravens beating the Steelers on the parlay. Got the Lions beating the Jaguars, the Saints beating the Browns, the Rams beating the Patriots. I got the Jets beating the Colts. I do think Aaron Rodgers and Devontae are going to get it together. They're going to win like 3 or 4 more games this year. If they stick together, they're going to be a problem next year, but I am taking them
Next
over
year,
the
dude.
Colts. Yeah, for sure.
That's story of the Jets' life, dude.
Yeah, forever. That's kind of the joke, too. Like you guys got it next year, too.
Yeah.
Packers are
It is
beating the
what it is.
Bears. The Packers are beating the Bears. Dolphins are beating the Raiders. 49ers are beating the Seahawks. CMC, 2 touchdowns. Sorry, I didn't mean to say 3. 2 touchdowns. Feel free to add that as an 11th leg to the parlay. CMC, 2 touchdowns. Chiefs beating the Bills and the Vikings beating the Titans. Okay. $100 wins you a little over $5,000 here.
You're not gonna put the Broncos over the Falcons, or you just gonna
I did
skip
not
that?
put I didn't put the Broncos over the Falcons. You could put the
Alright.
Broncos over the Falcons. To be honest with you, you probably could take the Dolphins Raiders game off of there because who knows what's gonna happen there.
Tua's gonna.
You know,
Yeah.
he's gonna get contued.
Yeah.
Then you can put the Broncos over the Falcons there.
Why you always bad on that, man?
But again,
don't.
$100 pays 5,100. I think most of those picks are pretty reasonable, even though unfortunately the Steelers will beat the Ravens. But for the smart money, Ravens beating the Steelers, put them in the parlay.
I wouldn't take that.
He's got a point. He's got a point.
Don't bet on that. Bad
Ravens
game
are
to bet
bum.
on.
That's
Being that it's a
money making.
divisional game, I mean, really, I'm not gonna lie. I would personally take the Ravens, but being that it's a divisional game, it could really go either way. The Ravens are a better team on paper, but they
And in real
sometimes
life.
fall short.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sometimes fall short, do they not?
No,
A big thing
not
that
to
an analyst pointed out about the Steelers, Lamar Jackson in particular, and TJ Watt battle is Lamar likes to loop out of the pocket in the same pattern TJ likes to loop around the DNs. And the dude like drew like one of those digital like map things to show you, and they collide in the pocket. It's like 62% of the time they would end up colliding paths. So it's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, but Lamar Jackson is shifty as ever.
Yeah.
I don't
Could be
know,
all right.
man.
He'll be all right, dude.
We'll
I mean,
see.
He did say he gets sacked a lot. Kang, what's the
Gabe.
fantasy looking like, dude?
He wants to lick you from your head to
Speaking.
your toes.
Exactly. Speaking of Steelers and Ravens, you'll never guess who it is, dude. Get excited,
TJ Watt.
bird. Hell no.
No, dude.
No.
NFL
No
young
defensive
boy.
Russell
players.
Wilson.
Is it
Oh,
Georgie?
shit. AD.
No.
Why? Everyone, a round of applause for AD. All
Hey.
right. It is Wuthel Wilson.
What the?
Wuthel Wilson. Yeah, I mean, think about it. At this point in the season, I just looked at it. 50% available in leagues all across all apps, Sleeper, ESPN, NFL. And that's real nice to see at this time in the season, because if you're a quarterback streamer like me, we're kind of struggling, okay? I got Kyler Murray. He's on a bye. I don't know what to do. Russell Wilson shows up. Who's he playing? Ravens. The worst ranked team against quarterbacks, allowing the most points. And I think him and George Pickens really found a connection. I mean, obviously, that's what I'm hoping for. We saw the catch last week. He says it's top 10. I say, it was good. Not that good. So let's pump the brakes there. And there's always a rushing touchdown threat for Russell. He is, he's got a little color on him. So that means he can put it in the end zone on his feet, which is just statistically true.
I've been listening to nothing but Sierra for the last 4 weeks.
He's got bird hooked. You know what I mean? Trust me. Just throw Russell Wilson in, especially if you're struggling with having a quarterback on your team like I am. You need him. You need him this week.
Fun fact, TJ Watt has sacked Lamar Jackson second most out of any quarterback that he has in the league. Lamar Jackson 6, Baker Mayfield 9. He has sacked Lamar Jackson 6 times in 4 meetings. So that's 1.25 sacks a game.
But who
I'm
has
taking
Lamar
the
Jackson
over.
been sacked by the most?
Probably TJ Watt, because they play each other the most.
Probably not.
Makes sense to me. Probably not. Who? You say Aaron Donald, dude? Come on.
You're telling me that the best pass rusher in the league, you play more times than you play anybody else, isn't going to have more sacks on you? Maybe Myles Garrett.
Makes sense. I was trolling. Maybe Myles Garrett, though, for real.
For real.
No kizzy.
Kip Pat.
Dang, who you got going in the Super Bowl?
Gibbity toy.
Dude. The hell does that even mean?
Steelers Lions?
What the hell is even that?
We're going to see what happens in Week 18. If the Broncos win, then the Broncos. If the Chiefs win, then the Chiefs.
What if the Broncos and Chiefs
That's
both
it.
lose and the Steelers win?
No. That's impossible. Hell would
Chiefs.
freeze over.
I got Chiefs, Eagles.
Eagles? Man, relax.
Chiefs Lions, I think.
Chiefs, Eagles.
It'll be the Lions as long as no more injuries for them guys.
What's it going to take for you to be a Pittsburgh believer, Tang? We going to playoffs 16-2?
We gotta wait. How old is Patrick Mahomes? What is he, 20?
We got some
we gotta wait about 8 years.
You think he's going to win the next 8 Super Bowls?
Nah.
That bad take. Steelers,
It's not the worst take.
Steelers dethrone the Chiefs this year.
Stop. Pump the brakes.
It's going to happen.
Your
And the
team's
Chiefs going to win next
there.
year. They're there.
Your
What are we
team's not
missing?
They're very close.
A lot.
We're not missing
Very
anything.
close.
If anybody from the
Best
Ravens,
special team in the league.
anybody from the Ravens or the Chiefs gets injured,
Anybody. huh?
they might as well just
Best special teams in the league. Most efficient defense in the league. Offense is getting it together.
There you go.
I got a question.
All right.
Do you guys think Dak Prescott's
Nope.
quote unquote injury is a real injury, or they just wanted to bench his ass?
I think 50-50.
Real.
I think he got an injury. He could have waited to postseason to do it, but since they caught him on tape saying we fucking suck, they're like, all right, yo, give us your pass.
low-key.
Get- you get it?
Go get
Nah,
surgery,
yeah.
dude.
Get him
Go
outta
get
here.
surgery.
Yeah, go get it done, brother. Like Scottie Pippen and the Bulls.
Your health
I
is more
could have waited.
important.
Yeah. They just brought him. They brought him into the office, played the tape. Hey, what did you say here? Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Your
Go.
hamstring hurts.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Don't rush out of here. But Cooper, come on in.
And just like that, Dak is done.
It's over for him.
No more Dackles.
We're about to go into the dark ages.
Yo, Dak's gonna go to the Giants and win a Super Bowl.
Oh my god, I would be so pissed, bro. I'd turn into one of those fans where I burn the jersey.
Dak
At that
and
point,
Zeke,
I just gotta burn it.
Dak and Zeke go to New York and win
Blockbuster
a
trade.
chip.
I go
They
hard.
they go to New York. They trade Dak and Zeke for Daniel Jones.
for Dak.
Oh my
And
god,
Zeke
yo,
and Zeke.
they would do some shit like that and go get Daniel fucking Jones and say, "Here's our new starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Here you go, new and
You
improved."
see Aaron Rodgers in the
We would
silver
have
and
got
blue.
a dog.
You see Aaron Rodgers in the silver and blue, dude.
You can see Micah Parsons on his fucking podcast. Daniel, he's just a dog, man. You guys are sleeping on him, but y'all are gonna see.
What if he just turns to the team on his podcast? Like, so we went out and got Daniel fucking Jones.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it, but I have
Yeah,
so much
then-
respect.
This
They're
is an
gonna-
official trade request right now.
The Cowboys are gonna have the number one
NBA.
overall pick, right? But they're gonna trade it for the draft rights of Archie Manning Jr. He's in high school right now. They're gonna get rid of their first round pick.
He's not in high school.
Nah, he's not, but he might as well be.
Didn't he start?
No,
Hasn't he started
Nah.
this year?
He has started.
Yeah, I'm pretty
But
sure he
yeah.
has.
but he's not the
Only
starter.
when Quinn got hurt.
He just held the spot warm.
Like Dak
The
was
best
for.
bet is to draft
How long has it been with
shitty
Dak? 6 years?
9.
Oh,
9?
Year
Nine?
9.
Oh
Year
my
9.
god! Wow.
shit.
Year 9, 2 playoff wins.
Oh, that's.
Oh my god!
This seemed like
I
6
think
years
Tank.
ago.
I think Tank could do that in 2 years, dude.
Hell.
$60 million a year. Jerry Jones said, "You deserve this."
You deserve
Dakota.
it, man.
Here you go.
Dakota Allen.
He saw. He's like, damn, 3.5 inches. No, we'll pay you, brother.
Jesus.
All right, man. It's 8:33 Eastern Standard Time, and it is now time for Thursday Night Football. This is a Sideline podcast. I'm your boy R2R.
All right, I'm gonna do a little plug-in. I'm gonna do a little plug-in though. Saturday, Discord, watch party, UFC
I haven't even
309.
got to do my
UFC
outro yet.
309.
Disrupt my outro?
Yep, absolutely.
My companion.
Fight
Tank
UFC
sitting on my
309.
casting couch.
Jones.
Yeah.
What?
Tangs, yeah, you are.
He's gonna interrupt,
Live
and then
on
this
Twitch.
man's gonna take. All right.
It'll be consensual. It doesn't sound consensual right now, but Tang will be on the
But
cousin
he
couch.
will like it
Yeah.
or learn to love it.
All right, that's all we gotta say. Thank you for watching the show.
That's Tang.
And right here,
That's where
Point at me.
R2R. I'm not pointing at you, dude.
point at Tangeray,
Point
dude.
at
Point
him.
at him.
Point
Point
at
at
him.
him.
Do it.
Point at him.
And for the final
Point
out,
at.
Gabe says Tank is not
No.
there. Hey, goodbye, boys.
Yeah, see you later.
You had to think about it for